Hello, my name is Benjamin Miles, and I'm here on behalf of modernizestartups.com, and I'm interviewing
Bruce Barber. I'm the general manager of WNHU, which is the campus radio station here at the University of New Haven.
Now, a few years ago now, I met him when he first started working at WNHU, and he needed a website design done, and we went through the process of designing him a great website that he's using.
Yep.
And then I helped facilitate the teaching of the next person to run the website.
Exactly, yep.
But I'm here today to talk to him about entrepreneurship and life lessons. So, what are 3 key life lessons you would tell an individual who's interested in business or entrepreneurship?
Yeah, so I'm kind of I'm able to kind of I've thought a lot about this because I was the crazy morning show guy on WPLR in New Haven for many years, and I left to form my own company, Barber Productions, and to do an entrepreneurial idea I had, which was to form a website and a radio show called The Real Life Survival Guide. So the idea behind the Real Life Survival Guide was it was going to be things that I was going through. I was a parent, am a parent, a homeowner, and a business person. So it was going to be ideas for those things, stuff that people didn't think about. And as I went through the process of trying to build that company, Barber Productions, I realized that you can't just go out with an entrepreneurial idea and expect it to succeed. It's very difficult. And so what I ended up discovering and what I talk to students about here at the University of New Haven is that there's kind of 3 things you really should be doing if you're going to be an entrepreneur. And that is, number 1, to learn to live super frugally, so to exist without a lot of wants and needs. In my case, that's very difficult, but I had plan B, which is you marry someone who has a good income, and I'm married to an emergency medicine physician, so it helps to be married to a doctor. But for someone starting out, it's 100%. Learn to live on a very small, tight budget. The second thing I always say is be willing to do anything to make money while you pursue number 3, which is your passion. So if you can take a job, and actually for me, I ended up becoming an independent producer for Connecticut Public Broadcasting. So that was bringing some money in, although it was not a full-time job. It enabled me to do what I really loved, which was to pursue the Real Life Survival Guide, even though that wasn't making any money. And then the interesting thing that happened to me was that my job here at the University of New Haven came along, and now I'm going to be teaching along with that. So I guess that's the 4th thing is, do 1 through 3, but then be ready for some other great thing to come up that you didn't even expect. And that's where I was really lucky that happened.
I feel strongly about all 3 of those. Live frugally, because you never know what's going to pop up in the future. If you don't have money saved away for a later date, you might run into a family member getting sick, yourself getting sick, and if you're not prepared for that, it might be a very stressful situation for you and your family. A great way to reduce your funds is definitely create a budget for yourself, because that's the first step to reducing the amount of money you're spending per week. Because for a college student like myself, at first, I didn't have a budget for myself, so I did anything to make money, second. So I did anything to make money, but now I had that money, but I would be spending it on going out to eat. I would be spending it on hanging out with my friends. And then before I know it, by the end of the week, I wouldn't have anything left in my bank account. So what I decided to do was do a budget. And once I started writing down what I was spending, I was able to reduce my spending habits in order to save money. One great app that I use is called Office Lens. And what it allows you to do is it's a Microsoft Office app. So it works with OneNote, and you can scan in your receipts, and it automatically puts in that information into OneNote.
Wow.
So then, instead of having to save all your receipt in a box or something, like before I found this out, I used to just lose receipts and then be looking for hours for one receipt. But now I just simply, once I do a purchase, scan it into my phone, and then it's automatically organized. I do the same app can be used for business cards. You can put business cards in there, it scans it, and it automatically puts the information into a ledger for you.
Wow.
So you
What's
don't
that
have
app
to-
again?
It's called Office Lens.
Okay. Very cool.
And I'll add a link to it in the description below.
Perfect.
I'm glad you took the time to talk with us today.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Anytime.
Anytime?
I'm here for you.
Sounds good.
And you.
All right, signing off. This is Benjamin Miles from ModernizedStartups.com. Thanks.